we have a calm before the storm for Illuvium. Okay, so I'm just going to take a step back, take a moment to breathe, go through everything that is coming out in the next coming months, when I think it's going to come out. All of this is speculative, nothing is confirmed, but we know that so many things are around the corner. So you can kind of consider some of this stuff is going to be close, all right? It's not going to be perfect or anything like that. Probably add 4 weeks to it minimum, but it's going to be close. So we're going to go over this. It's going to be really good. You guys should see some of the stuff I'm working on. I'm going to put out my 3rd edition of the newsletter. I'm really excited to put this one out. This one should be good. It's going to be surrounding the debate, so definitely go check that out. I'm also going to drop the price for it, so definitely go check that out. I asked the community, I listened. All right, I'm going to do that soon. I'm also working some other stuff. You can see this here, this acrylic piece. There's another one behind me there. I'm working on some acrylic Illuvium signs and things. I finally got a design I'm happy with. I'm excited to put it together. I'm missing a few of the components, which is cool. But let's dive in, all right? So this isn't going to go for too long. Here, this is an excerpt straight from the dev blog, okay? Aaron wrote this himself. Aaron is the king of Illuvium. He's one of the co-founders, obviously, but he's got a hand in everything. So he typically knows kind of where things are at and kind of the overarching plans, let's put it that way. So simply put, PB2 Arena. Now I'm going to explain all these, so don't worry. Illuvitars, Overworld, Illuvium Zero Alpha, Game Loader, which I thought was actually going to come out after the Overworld. So that's going to be really interesting too. And it needs a new name. He wants Singularity. I think that's a really cool name, to be honest. I think it fits. But it's anyone's guess if they'd hate that. Okay. First one is PB2 Arena. What is that? That's pretty much a big upgrade and overhaul to the survival mode. Now, survival mode will not be recognizable once PB2 hits. It is my understanding that anyone who currently has beta will get PB2. We just learned that they're about to up it from about 11, 12,000 to 25,000. They're going to double it of people in the survival mode. So that's ramping up really, really fast as well. If they double it again and again, pretty much you'll have 100, 200,000 people playing survival mode in the next 2 months, right? Which is pretty huge. Okay, and this huge overhaul adds augments, checkpoints, a bunch more alluvials, things like that. Potentially some sort of PvP. It's unlikely, but it's possible, I guess. But it's going to make it really, really enjoyable. I'm also currently setting up all my stream equipment. I'm going to be streaming more often. So definitely stay tuned to my Twitch. I'm going to give Twitch a bit more of a shot. I'm going to give it a chance. But ideally, in the end, I want to be streaming mostly on YouTube. So that'll just be a journey that we go on together. And I hope you guys can chill around for it. I'm almost at 100 followers on Twitch, so I'd love for you guys to follow it. I'll chuck it down in the description. Actually, I think it's always in the description. You guys get the point. So the next one here is Overworld. Now, Illuvitars, sorry. I'm jumping ahead. Illuvitars. I see that coming soon after PB2 Arena, but until we see more of the marketing side of Illuvitars kind of kicking off, I'm not going to be confident that it's super soon. I still think a lot of this stuff is coming in August, if not all of it in September. So I think August is going to be a bit quiet. That's what I truly believe. If it were up to me in PB2, I think PB2 comes in August, potentially really late August. Illuvitars, I think, either comes soon after that or in mid-September. And then PB2 Overworld, I'm guessing a bit later. But I really think Illuvium Zero was going to come out in September. So this here is telling us that Illuvium Zero Alpha is going to come out after the Overworld. So I think they could both be in September. But my guess is that Illuvium Zero is in September and that Overworld may be pushed back behind that. I'm not sure why they're in this order. If that is really quite accurate, then we could have people testing out the game. Whether they can produce content or not is another discussion, but testing out the Overworld for everyone to see, or maybe not, or just testing out in general. So that's really exciting, but I wouldn't get your hopes up for that one. That one's, we have so little information on that sometimes, whereas Illuvium Zero, I'm a little bit more looped in and things like that, kind of seeing discussions in the Discord and things like that. So that's a bit different. But Illuvitars, I definitely think mid-September at the latest. Otherwise late August, hopefully, and maybe even PB2 Arena will be mid-August. In the Star Atlas debate, Kieran did say PB2 is really, really close. So you never know. This stuff could come out tomorrow for all I know. So that's kind of where my head is at. The next one here is the Game Loader. Now, I don't really want to speculate on this. I would assume that's much, much later. I didn't think that was necessary for the Overworld's main launch, but maybe it's become a new priority. I know that they're probably working on the website and things like that. for Illuvitars, because the Illuvitars are going to have a bit of an overhaul to fix up the Illuva decks and things like that and make that all a bit more shiny. That's just my guess. I think the Illuva Dex as it stands is really, really good, but as you can see, it's not actually built for Illuvitars yet, and Illuvitars have a lot of moving parts. So I think that's all going to be involved, but the Illuva Dex is separate from the game loader, so I'm really not sure where that's going to fit in. I don't think too many of you guys care too much about it. The game is what's important, not necessarily the game loader. But I am excited to have all of that working and functional. The game loader will make a bigger difference than you think. It will incorporate things like support, live chat, all that sort of stuff probably at some point. So it's just a really good intuitive piece of hardware or software per se that is helpful for onboarding new users and things like that. So it is really important. But I think a lot of people in the current community aren't so focused on it. So we'll leave it there. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. Let me know down in the comments what you think is going to happen with the upcoming titles. How soon are we going to get them? Do you think they're coming in August? Let me know down below. I'll make a top 3 comments hopefully next week. Maybe it'll be from the past couple of weeks. Haven't had heaps of engagement lately. Everything's been kind of slow as Illuvium's been slowing down a little bit until it ramps up. So yeah, so definitely stay tuned. Definitely check out my newsletter. I really appreciate it. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for watching the video, guys. And don't forget to watch this next video down there in the bottom left-hand. Wait. It's doing that thing again. Wait. It's happened again. Oh, crap. Man, it happened again.